said so long, carry on, 'cause the devil wants to take me for a ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Get Your Act Together with Mike Bain. How you doing? Thanks for listening, man. I know it's been a while. So here's what's up. If you listen, there's going to be like a 0.5 and an addendum episode. I'm releasing this with another one. I'm releasing them on Monday. I'm going to try that out. I know it's been Friday, but most of you guys listen to it on Monday anyway. So, you know, I don't. What does it matter? Everyone listens to it on Monday anyway. Maybe I'll just keep doing it on Friday. That way, it's guaranteed to be up early Monday morning for you guys to listen to it. Anywho, there's two podcasts I'm releasing. This one is just going to be a normal one like they used to be. The other one it's me kind of going into detail about what I've been doing and going through. I've been dealing with some rather intense family drama for the better part of 6 weeks. Something like that. And it had a profound effect on my mental health, and it took a tremendous amount, basically all of my energy to deal with at that time, and I just did not have the energy to be creative. And I go over that, so it's if that's something you're interested in listening to, listen to it. If not, don't. It's darker than what you're going to hear on this episode, without a doubt. It is. I'm pretty jovial throughout. I find comedy in the darkness. Some of you may find the things that I'm laughing at to be a little morose, but that's just me. I think I have the giggles for at least the first 20 minutes of it, but it's some heavy material. And at the end, I just kind of explain why you should get over aspects of shame, and why, if you're dealing with a fucked up family, you're not alone, and you're not alone if you have family members who are addicts, and that you can overcome it without it destroying you. And that's the moral of it. That's basically where I go. I do try and wrap it up. It's not just me going, oh, this is what I'm dealing with. Wait, bitch. That's not what it is. So fuck you if you say it is. It's not, okay? But anyway, you don't have to listen to it. You can skip right over it and keep with the goofier stuff. Anyway, I'm back, and you're back, and shit, dude, a lot's been going on in the world, man. I'm going to save that. Let's do the other podcast, but anyway, I talk about having a mental dip, going deep into depression, and then having to find my way out of it. And one of the things I realized is that I'm tired of porn. And that's a beautiful fucking thing, man. Do you know how beautiful it is when a bad habit doesn't work for you anymore? Oh, man, that's how I stopped drinking. Everyone asked me, like, what happened, Mike? And there were some moments where I was like, oh, I am not doing this whole drinking thing correctly. But what really got me is I went on a bachelor party to Vegas. And I got fucked up. And it didn't affect me the way I wanted it to. I was still stuck with my subconscious. All right. Well, my actual conscious. All right. I remember just sitting there and I was looking at myself, metaphorically speaking, going, what the fuck are you still doing here? I drink so you're not around. And, sometimes when I'm a little low on dopamine and serotonin, I think, you know what? I'm going to have a good wank. I'm down. I don't know. I'm very curious because men do this. Sometimes you're so desperate for a little serotonin or dope, whichever one it is, for a feel-good chemical in your brain, that you have a wank, and just for a little bit, I remember I took bad ecstasy once, and I woke up the next day and I wanted to fucking die, because when you do bad ecstasy, what ecstasy will do is it releases all of your serotonin at once, all of your feel-good chemical. That's why you feel so fucking great. It's just releasing chemicals that were already in your brain. Right? It's not putting any new ones there. It's just releasing them all at once. It's a big fucking dump. And problem is that when it's over, you have none left. So it's just you and the bad chemicals. It's just you and the what have I done with my life thoughts. And those Oh, baby. God, I've never wanted to fucking jump off a bridge more in my life. But I sat around playing with myself. And every time I would, I'd get a little rush of, oh shit, I don't want to jump off a bridge. Yeah. I'm very curious if ladies do that. Anyway, guys will do that out of Anyway, guys will do that out of depression. Okay, someone texted me. I keep forgetting to put this on airplane mode. Guys will do that out of depression. And I went to that and I tried watching porn and it fucking, dude, I have no patience for it. When you're ladies, I don't know if you know this, but when you're a young man, because women, you watch porn, but you don't watch it like we do. What we will do is we will turn it on. We'll see a video that we like because we're in the mood for this. I'm in the mood for some MILF. I'm in the mood for New York girl from the Bronx gets banged out. You know, I get in these moods, you know, big hoop earrings, sucks a dick. You know, that's that kind of thing, you know. And you grow a ponytail. Maybe I'm in a ponytail phase. Anyway, whatever. But it catapults because then you see something else you like, and then you click, and you click, and then you click, and then you click. And then you click, and it's just like drinking and doing cocaine or Pringles. Once you pop, the fun don't fucking stop, except it does stop because what happens is you go, I spent 30 to 60 minutes, sometimes more, looking at this stuff, and I'm not at the video I want. And what do? What do you fucking do? Because you're looking for a perfect video. It's like heroin. You're chasing that dragon, man. You're riding the white horse. But you don't find what you're looking for. And what happens is you get to a video and you finally go, I have to go visit my Nana. What am I doing with my pathetic self? And what do? You go back to the first video you looked at and you wank to that. That's what you fucking do every time. You know what I do now? If I find a video, that's just the video I wank to. Fucking done. Ah, dude, I streamlined it. My brain is just like, fuck this bullshit. Fuck this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that one of my crutches that I would go to, one of those things that you use, isn't there. And women, this is guys really will not talk about the issues of porn with you. And you don't realize what it does to our brains. It really, really, fucking really negatively affects our brains. It's not good for us. I don't care what any of you say. Porn is not good for men. We all know it's not good for us. And we're open with each other about the fact that we know it's not good for us and we know it's not healthy. We're not open with you about it because you fucking make fun of us. You know, you're literally making fun of this thing that is fucking with our brains. It's also why young men get so, and I always steered away from this, but young men do get a lot of shit built in there that you don't want. So here's what happens to men. At a young age, you watch porn and then you think, this is what I got to have. I have to bang a daughter and her mom in the middle of a mall while Santa Claus watches and wanks in the corner and an elf comes over and licks my nuts. That's what you think, this is what I need to do. That's my destiny, man. I'm not a man if I don't do that. I'm not a man. I'm not a real pizza delivery guy if I don't show up at the house and cut a hole in the box and then stick my dick through the box in the pizza and then open it and go, ta-da, big sausage pizza. And you think, I'm not a real pizza guy. You think, I'm not a real plumber if I don't bang a desperate housewife. That's not true. That's not how it works. And it sets up unrealistic expectations for sex with women. But ladies, here's something for you. Your fucking rom-coms and your Sex in the City bullshit. Yeah, I'm an old man. I don't fucking care. I ain't running from it. It sets up unrealistic expectations of lifestyles and relationships for you. Men sit around and they go, oh, why can't I find a girl that'll let me come in another girl's butt and then lick it? Why won't my wife let me have sex with hookers on the side? How come my wife never brings home a Swedish exchange student that she found hitchhiking on the side of the road who likes to suck dick and eat pussy? And then what do you do, ladies? You go, how come there isn't a perfect man? How come I can't find a man who, owns a ski lodge and a jet plane, and, he helps poor children in Africa, and he also is in touch with his emotions, and he knows how to cry, but he's also very manly and works with his hands. Oh, he supports feminist ideas, but he's also got this big dick and he knows how to use it. And he also saves puppies. And that's the same thing, okay? We both have our things, and that's your thing, okay? And we're both guilty of it. Dude, abolish porn and abolish fucking Hallmark movies. Oh my God, they're all the same. Not only is every Hallmark movie story the same, but the actors are all the same. Okay? That's woman porn. That's women porn. Rom-coms, unrealistic expectations of relationships and love, because women get in love with the idea of being in love, and they get in love with the idea of a marriage, not the man they're in love with, and not the marriage that they have. Okay? Keep that in mind. It's just like how men get horny for the idea of sex, and not necessarily the woman we're having sex with. So, little fucking pearls of wisdom for you. Come on, women, don't do that. Don't be that way. And fellas, it's both of us, especially us men, because let's be honest, as a man, I'm a firm believer in that men must be accountable, and that when women fail, it's our fault. I'm sure I've said this on this podcast before, and ladies, you can be all angry with that if you want, but I don't know. There's still some men out there who believe in male accountability. I know what to expect from you. I know what you should expect from me. So, boys, what if we just combine rom-com and porn? All right, like 50 First Dates, right, with Adam Sandler, except like he convinces Drew Barrymore to let him and his friends gangbang her, and then she never remembers. And then every time he can just be like, hey, we should try anal. And she goes, what? I don't do anal. And he goes, no, but come on. We've never done anal, and it's my birthday, Drew. Whatever her name is. It's my birthday, and you've never done anal with me, and we've been together for 8 years, and here's some pictures of us and our kids. And here's some pictures of us just having plain missionary sex, but you never do butt stuff with me. And she goes, okay, you've been taking care of me and my goofy broken memory for this long, Adam. Okay, you can put it in my butt. And then Adam just pulls out some lube, and she goes, you had that ready to go. And he goes, yeah, I just prepared for it. And then he goes in, and she goes, why doesn't this hurt me? This should be hurting me, right? I thought anal hurt the first time. He goes, I just, really small penis, I guess. Oh, man. That's only something you can, that's such a rom-com hack right there, is Adam just using her forgetfulness to be a loving husband. Like, we wouldn't all be a piece of fucking shit. All right? Like, we wouldn't lie to her every day to get what we wanted. Oh, baby. Anyway, enough about that. Let's move on to family time, huh? No, I'm going to move on to Jake Paul first. I want more of a transition. Jake Paul stole, what's his name's hat? Fuck. Mayweather's hat. As you don't know, the Paul brothers were Vine stars that are YouTube stars, and now somehow they're boxers. And I gotta be honest, man, I'm really starting to like them. They're horrible trolls, but I like them because everyone hates them. I love villains. I do. I'm that kid who every superhero movie roots for the villain. I root for the villains, okay? I root for Thanos. I root for the Joker, because the reality, Bain wasn't even close to a villain. Bain was an egalitarian who was trying to make these fucking asshole 1%ers pay. All right? And what happened? Bain goes, you're going to pay for your extortion of the people. Bain is a guy who came from the third world. You know, his country's been exploited by these fucking Gotham billionaires. And he comes over and he goes, it's time to fucking pay for your death squads, your United Fruit death squads in my country, you bastards. And what happens? Billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne takes him down and reestablishes the same poverty that was there before. I'm just saying. Same thing with Killmonger. Killmonger was the good guy in Black Panther. Even though he didn't like white people, I think he was the good guy because Killmonger was a nationalist who wanted to advance his country and his people. And what happens? How does Black Panther end? That movie was the worst. How does it end? It ends with a white CIA agent, the CIA, a purely evil institution. These people are responsible for helping a genocide in Guatemala, which left 30 to 40,000 dead. They've killed countless people when trying to fight in Panama. They have helped death squads throughout Latin America. They've destroyed democratically elected regimes all over the world. They spy on American citizens. They are absolute fucking trash. MKUltra experiments. They're the worst. They're evil fucking people. What happens? A white CIA agent convinces the leader of Wakanda to just give his country's natural resources to the world. Just give it. Hey, I know you would dominate the world economically, but what if you just give all your shit to us, huh? What if you just give it away? Yeah. What, Africa's gonna have a chance now? Nah, you guys can be better and you can give it away. What a fucking scam. Anyway, all right. That's Jake Paul, dude. And I feel bad for Jake because in this video he rips off Floyd Mayweather's hat, and Floyd and his boys kind of beat the shit out of him. And Jake just grabs the guy's hat and goes, "I got your hat," and it was funny. It was honestly funny. It was, "I got your hat," and it was funny. It was funny, but it was an internet troll thing done in real life, and real world life ain't like the internet, man. So that's on you, Jake. But also, I don't know, dude, it was fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was. But then Jake, got his teeth fucked up, and he got a black eye, and afterwards he's making a video and trying to cover his face, and you can tell. There's even a video where they're shoving him in a broom closet after he got attacked, and he's covering his face, going, "I got your hat," but you can tell that he wants to cry. Like his voice is cracking in that and the video he made right after, and he's trying to blow it off like it's cool. "I got your hat" tattooed on himself. But that's the first time I realized this dude is in tremendous amounts of pain. I hated this guy for a while. And it was just because he was younger than me and he was richer than me. And I thought he has everything in life. And then I saw that video and I realized, oh, dude, this is what I've already known, which is that rich people and famous people aren't really happy. And here's this kid who probably doesn't have any real fucking friends because everyone around him is just trying to use him. Right? He should be dealing with real life shit. Instead, he's just, he goes to an MMA event and everyone hates him and he knows he's trolling. And sometimes you troll for more hate because you hate yourself or because fuck it, man. They hate me already. I'm going to make them fucking hate me. Humanized Jake Paul to me. I wasn't expecting that. Here I am feeling sympathy for Jake Paul. Plus, I don't know, man. I like to text my friends and go, "Dude, Jake Paul's going to beat the fuck out of this guy." And they go, "Fuck you, Bain. You don't look." And I go, "Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm like, if I was you, I'd bet $3,000 on Jake Paul." Shut the fuck up, you fucking bro. I don't even watch that much hockey, and I found out there's a player in the Capitals named Tim something who's a piece of garbage. He's just doing dirty hits. He manhandled the entire fucking Rangers team, dude. And I just everyone is shitting on him on Instagram and Twitter. And I just message my friends and I go, "Dude, this Tim guy from the Capitals, He's a pretty fucking cool player, huh? Look at him, just badass. They're like, he's a fucking dirtball. It's so funny. All my friends who love hockey get so aggravated when a dirty player comes out. They do. And this is every sport. Every one of my friends who's into sports, when a dirty player comes out. Now, here's the thing. They're fine when it's their team. All right? It's a whole other story when it's someone else's team. We don't mind when we have dirtballs in our team. And we'll even admit it. I know they'll be like, yeah, that guy's a fucking dirtball player. But what is this? Where is this code of honor for athletes? What is this? Get out of here. Guys, these are not samurai. They're not medieval knights. And it's just some goofball from Ottawa who likes to punch people, man. What are you expecting out of these motherfuckers, dude? And what I really like is how much Jake Paul is getting under the skin of these MMA dudes, man. Like this little fucking, you're allowing these dudes can take a brutal beating in the ring, get the shit kicked out of them, get fucked up by life, and come right back. But they're not realizing that by allowing this kid to get in your head, you're losing. You're losing, dude. When someone picks at you and can control you, they control your emotions. They're pulling you like a puppeteer, not a ventriloquist, marionette. Guy, what the fuck? Puppeteer. All right, Mike, I don't know why you just had a complete brain fart on that. And watching these guys who should know better, you should, if you're going to be a great fighter, you're going to be mentally, spiritually, and physically fucking fit. And you're getting banged out on a mental level by this dude. Just fuck him, man. Don't pay attention to him. You know? I think I get it, because a lot of dudes who get tough when you're young, you come from bad environments and you get tough and you beat the fuck out of people, so people will leave you alone. Like if I beat the fuck out of this guy really bad, then I don't have to beat the fuck out of 5 other people, you know? And what Jake is doing is he's making MMA guys not seem so badass. Same thing with boxers. And they're like, oh, dude, now I got to fuck up more people because of you, Jake. I'm going to fuck you up. So keep doing what you're doing, Jake, and keep betting. Keep betting on Jake. Anyway. What was I going to say? Now, I'll skip over. I'll come back to that. I'll say that for another time. Steve Harvey is in hot water again. Or it was like a week ago when I originally wrote this idea down. Steve Harvey is just, and it's something he said 10 years ago. Someone found a 10-year-old clip of Steve Harvey saying that men can't be friends with women, that we can't have platonic friends. And for some reason, little bitches got a hold of it and lost their fucking mind. But dude, it's like, it's not for you. It's Steve Harvey. It's Steve Harvey, okay? Steve Harvey's in his 50s. The guy talks about Christianity. He talks about Christianity and marriage. Like his advice for relationships might be better for you when you're older, but it's not young man advice on getting pussy. Okay, you don't go to Steve Harvey for that. Okay, so give it a break. He hosts Family Feud. What do you? Steve Harvey's not for you, you little Gen Z purple-haired bitch. So don't listen. Also, it's 10 years old, and it's not even. And it's true. Okay. It's true. I could not have female friends. It took me a long time to be able to have female friends. And even then, they fall into 3 categories. Women I fucked that I'm now friends with, or I'm going to fuck, but we're just going to remain friends. Or maybe I don't want something more. But pretty much, I fucked them, you know? I fucked you, and now we're friends, and it's cool. Or, number 2, you're a woman who's dating a friend of mine. You're my friend's girlfriend's or wife. And therefore, I put you in a zone in my head that's kind of like I'm in your head. In my head, I've kind of made you a boy, and you're over there. And you're a friend of mine. And you're off limits. And number 3, you're a woman I work with, aka a woman comedian, and I don't hit on them. Therefore, you're also over there in that you're kind of a guy thing. You're a comedian, so you're a woman, but you're a woman comedian. You're not all woman. And I don't try and fuck those women either. So I don't try and fuck my shit up. So I've got those 3 categories. Other than that, I don't really have just this is a girl that I hang out with. And even then, I have some girls who I'm friends with who I've had some serious talks with. But there's a limit and there's a wall. Okay, my friends are only guys. That doesn't mean that I'm not great friends with a few of these girls. With a few, it's not a lot, but it's a small, 3 or 4. But with that being said, they're not someone I would call up to talk to when I'm in like relationship trouble. They're not someone that I would call up and say, hey, look, I need to fuck this motherfucker. Hey, I need you to help me fucking bury a body. Hey, or who would call me in that situation? It's not the same. It's not. That's what guy friendship is. Guy friendship is there's someone dead in my trunk and I need your help to fucking bury him. That's guy friendship. That's another fucking level of friendship. And I saw young women and women having meltdowns all over social media about this. Men are disgusting and throwing it all on men, as you ladies fucking do. Throwing it on us. Men are just pigs and you only see us as sexual objects. First of all, it's not about how we see you. This is how we're programmed. This is genetic evolutionary things that we aren't in control of. And you'll have to sit there and go, oh, men aren't in control of this thing. No, we're not. We're not. I'm not greater than the sum of millions of years of evolution. Nor are you. Because you fall prey to your womanly weaknesses all the time. All the time. You're always skipping over that nice guy for that mean motherfucker. Do you know why? Do you know why you fuck the guy who says the shit you hate, who disagrees with you politically, all right? Who can sometimes be an asshole or be mean or even be abusive? And you skip over that nice little guy who says all the shit you want to hear, who's nice and feminist. No, why do you skip over him? Huh? Even though he kind of feels safe. Because he's soft. And you don't feel safe when he's soft. Because there's a part of your lizard brain that knows you need a badass, mean motherfucker who's going to protect you from the wilds of nature and other men. There you go. And you fall to it every fucking time. And men are always calling you out on it. Why do women only date men? I just say whatever a woman wants. Well, because you're a bitch, asshole. Don't say what a woman wants. And don't give her everything she wants. That's why you can't get a woman. That's on you. Once again, it's on us, men. Anyway. Men can very rarely have platonic friends, and this bothers women. It bothers women so much. It does. It bothers women so much. Because here's the thing. You're probably thinking, I have platonic friends. Either he's fucked you, or he wants to fuck you, and you've friend-zoned him, or 3, he's not physically attracted to you, or just attracted to you at all. That can sometimes happen. A man can become friends with a woman he's just not attracted to. That's a possibility. And what women get mad about is they dump it all on men. Men, you fucking assholes, you dickheads. Why do you do this to us? You can't, you just see us as sexual objects. No, we don't. That's what we are. That's how we're on the hunt. We're on the hunt, ladies. And that's what we do. Our friend, the core motherfuckers, you grow as a man, you're in a pack of men. All right? You can have lady friends, but that's different. All right? You know, I want you to imagine. You're all cool with platonic friends, but imagine. Your husband is going out on the weekend. He's worked all week, you know, and you're going to do some shit with your girlfriends. And he's like, all right, I'm going to go out with my girlfriends. You go, what? He goes, no, I just hang out with a crew of women. You go, excuse me? And you go, no, I don't have guy friends. Guys are so catty. I don't like hanging out with guys. You know, there's so much drama when you hang out with guys. Hanging out with guys is the worst. They're always fighting over the Raiders or the Patriots. I just hang out with girls. Imagine a woman who would be okay with that. None of you bitches would be okay with that. You would either say, number one, fuck that shit. You ain't fucking hanging out with these bitches. Or number two, you'd go, I'm pretty sure my husband's gay. My husband is definitely gay. I married a gay man. I'm fucked. That's what you would think. All right? But ladies, some of you do that. And it's fine. I mean, as a guy, I'd be a lot more. It depends on the situation. I could be relatively indifferent. But that's just me. I'm just very confident in my shit. And if I get cheated on, then I fucking leave her. You know, I don't live in a state of fear over being cheated on. I don't want it to happen, but if whatever shit, you know, we're all gonna die someday. We're all gonna get cheated on. It fucking happens, dude. What are you gonna do? So every guy can figure that out on his own. But the reason women don't like this, that they get so angry, and it's so funny watching gay dudes come in on Twitter and Instagram and comment about men. Like, first of all, shut up. If you're not in heterosexual relationships, you don't get to fucking comment on them. Yeah, how do you like that? How do you like that? Telling us, oh, if you're a straight white man, you don't get to have an opinion on. Now it's our turn, bitch. If you're gay, you have no idea. You know why gay men love women? Because they don't try and fuck them. If gay men had to go to women for sex, they would hate women. All right, I promise you, they would be complaining about you bitches all the time. The reason gay men get along with women so much is because they never try and fuck them. They don't need anything from them. All right, that's why they always get on your side and trash straight dudes. All right? And finally, I know I keep saying this, but the reason this bothers women is because it means you're accountable. Because women are always going, hashtag yes all men. Yes all men. Yes all men. We mean all men. Yes all men. And guys go, it's not just all, yes all men. And here's a situation where we're telling you, where Steve Harvey said hashtag yes all men. He said, yes all men. Yes all men. We're all trying to fuck you. We're all trying to fuck you. Yes all men. Chris Rock said it. Chris Rock said it in his bit about the platonic friend. Platonic friend. That's just dick in a glass. That's what he said it. We said it. Yes, all men. And you keep going, no, not yes, all men. On this one thing, why are you denying yes, all men? Because women are facing accountability on this one. And do you know what that accountability is? It's the fact that you have to come to terms with, oh, you have some platonic guy friends who... Some of you, if you're a woman listening to this, some of you may have some guy friends. It's cool. It does exist. But a lot of you, most of you, have some guy friends who are trying to fuck you. And when we admit to this, yes, all men, it means that you know what we're doing and you always knew what we were doing. You've always known what we were doing. You've always known and you've lied and you pretended you didn't. Oh, that's just my friend Kyle, and he listens to me when I complain about my big dick, mean, fucking jacked jock boyfriend, you know, and he listens when I complain. I call him up when I'm bored at work and I need entertainment and attention, all right? And he helps me move. If I break up because my asshole boyfriend cheats on me, he helps me move. He brings my dresser down from a 5th floor walk-up. Okay? And he drives me to the airport. He drives me to JFK in rush hour traffic so I can fly to, I don't know, the Bahamas? and gets slammed by some dude with a big dick. And you think he's just doing that to do that? You know why he's doing that. He wants to fuck you. And you friend-zoned him. And it means if we admit this and we acknowledge as a society that this is what men want, it means women admit accountability for the fact that they know this is what we want. And they know they're playing this game. And they know that they're putting a carrot on a stick and a trail of breadcrumbs and leading these poor saps on with no intention of fucking them. Because what do we want as men? We want pussy. And what do you want as women? You want time and attention. And both people in this little platonic friendship, the guy who's been friend-zoned, who just wants to fuck you, maybe he loves you. He might genuinely love you, but you just don't ever love him back. It might not just be as simple as him wanting to fuck you, but he wants to fuck you. Even if he loves you, he wants to fuck you. You're just as if not more guilty, women, because you're getting something out of this. You're exploiting him. But somehow you've turned this around to, oh, we're dirty perverts. We're dirty perverts for wanting sex out of you and not just being happy with your friendship. But you're extorting these poor fucking friend zone bastards. You are. You're extorting them. And the reason people got so mad at what Steve Harvey said is because you have to admit. It means you got to admit. Yeah, that goofball, that pudgy goofball that I keep around, I remember talking to this poor kid who was going to drive, he'd been talking to this girl for a year, and he's going to drive her to the airport. And she goes, oh, yeah, can you pick me up to drive me to the airport at 4 a.m. tomorrow? And this is New York City, JFK. And he goes, yeah. He goes, where are you going? She goes, I'm going to get married. And he fucking, poor guy, broke down. And I was just like, oh, God. And it's his fault. It is. Like I said, male accountability outranks girls' accountability. He should have known better. That's the only way he gets better with girls is if he looks in the mirror and says, I should have known better. I should have known better. What was I getting out of this deal? That's like working, just doing that kind of stuff for a girl like that. And you're not getting any. And it's not even being brought up. Dude, that's like working for free. That's like going to a construction job site, picking up a hammer and working 16 hours, and they offer you, and you don't ask for a paycheck at the end of the week. That's the same thing. While we're on topic, Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels you've probably seen videos of him. He's dressed like a black Muslim. He's very stern and he's very well put together. He often has like a bow tie, I think. He's got glasses. And women call into his show. He's a black dude, usually black women. And he kind of fucking berates them. And he just like, here's the thing. If you don't know who Kevin Samuels is, look him up. Some of you may know who he is. A lot of women don't like him. Here's the thing. Kevin Samuels is correct in what he says. The shit he talks about how women want a traditional relationship but are unwilling to be traditional women is absolutely 100% true. What he's saying is, I'd say like 90% of what he says is true. He's speaking and spitting facts. But he is mean. Kevin is mean, and there is an element of guys watching just to watch Kevin berate women. Because a girl will call up and she'll go, I'm looking for a man, and he should make over $100,000, and, I want him to be 6'5", and his dick should be 8 to, 10 inches, and he goes, hold up, you're looking for a high quality, high class male, and it was, how old are you? And she's like, well, how old are you? I don't, hang up, you old bitch. And if she tells him, he'll be like, hang up, you old bitch. He goes, how old are you? 35. Okay. How tall are you? 4 or 5? All right. How much do you weigh? 290. Oh, bitch, you don't need a husband. You need a job as an offensive lineman for the New England Patriots. And I'm like, Jesus, Kevin. Oh, my God. Go easy on the poor girl. Jesus. He does. He does stuff like that where he doesn't, I'll be honest. Is it funny? It is. And it's mean-spirited funny, and it does appeal to a certain class of guy who don't get pussy. And it appeals to that guy, the friend zone guy, who's like, and this, I hate hearing this. Out of men, because I know women, I've been kind of sticking it to you, but fellas, don't stop fucking being that dude who says, I'm a good catch. They just don't know any better. Fuck you. If you were, you would be getting pussy and you would have opportunities. Don't do that. They're just, that fucking nerd dude who goes, oh, she just bangs the fucking, the douchebag football players. Being in between. All right? You got to be a certain amount of selfishness to be a man. And you have to, if you do everything to make her happy, she'll never be happy. You need to make yourself happy first. Your happiness is priority. You're the pilot. She's your co-pilot, buddy. All right? Direct that fucking plane, which is your relationship. There's nothing worse than that dude who goes, women just don't know better. That is such insult talk. Well, not saying that women don't know better. That's just being logical. I'm just fucking around with you ladies, kind of. But no, when a guy does that, oh, I'm such a good catch, and they just don't know. That's fucking insult talk, man. Put that shit away, dude. All right, that's insult talk. Give it a rest. That's never gonna get you laid. All right, just be fucking man, be alpha, be accountable. And a lot of those guys will watch it, and they haven't had pussy in a while, and they see Kevin shutting down these girls because they don't get women yet. All right, so there is an element there. Kevin's also on point, so it's a combination thereof. I get it, ladies. Well, you might hate him because he gets a certain type of guy who just wants to see his shit on, who goes, you'll see it. You'll see a lot of his fans are, well, he mostly deals with stuff in the black community, black men and women, but it's accountable to all races. But you'll see like black dudes being like, you know what, these black girls, it's about time, Kevin. And some of them are on point. Some of them are clearly like the black incel who just was a nerd. He was just a dweeb, and he's just mad that he didn't put in the work to be a fucking man and get some pussy, and these other fellas did. And it doesn't matter that you have that great job. It doesn't matter. You didn't put in the work to be a man and figure out how women work and what they want. They don't want you to be a little bitch. Doesn't matter if you got a great job, but I'm nice. Ugh, gross. You know how you make a woman's pussy dry? You know how you make a woman's pussy dry? I'm a nice guy. Ugh, gross. Gross. Shut up. I'm the sweetest. I pick my woman up from work and I give her roses. Ugh, shut up. You bitch. You little, oh my God, I can hear like the vagina is just drying up out there in podcast land, just, oh God, ugh, women don't want that. I do, because they know it's fake and they know that's not how men are. That you're just stuffing down the fact that some days you come home and you want to choke her. All right, and I don't just mean like choking in bed, which is fun, which is a good way of getting through that feeling, because sometimes you come home, you're like, I really want to choke her, but now I get to consensually choke her, and I feel good, and she feels good. So choke your girlfriend, man. Do it. Just go for it very slowly. You don't ask, because sometimes they get mad. Sometimes it loses the effect. Just kind of rest your hand on their throat ever so slightly, and then more, and they will either move your hand, and that's fine. They don't like it, you pull your hand away. Or, this is my favorite, when they take your hand and they push it down deeper, and you're like, oh, baby, oh, we're taking this kink bus to Party Town. Let's do it. Oh, man, ooh, that's fun. Anyway, every woman knows that sometimes you come home and you're like, I don't want to see your fucking face. I don't want to deal with you. I want my space as a man. I don't want to listen to your fucking stories, your voice. That's what, even if I love you, I just feel that way as a man. That's me being in love with a woman. That's what love is for us. Okay? Ladies, you've been watching your rom-coms, and just like we watch our porn and get unrealistic expectations, you got an unrealistic expectation of what love with a man is. It's sometimes us coming home being like, I don't want to fucking be around you. Okay? Doesn't mean you've even done anything wrong. Just don't. I'm a man. I want my fucking space. I don't want. You can go be over somewhere over there in the house, and I'll be over here playing Call of Duty. That's what we want. All right. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just how it works. Doesn't mean your relationship is falling apart. I mean, if it happens every day, all day, then it is. Then it is. But that's fine. And so when a man comes home and he bullshits his wife, she knows. She knows when you're shoving it inside and just going along with everything. And you know what that is? It's unfucking attractive because it means you're afraid of her. You're afraid of the fight, and you're afraid to stand up for yourself. And you know what makes a woman's pussy super dry? When you're afraid of her. That's why women like it when you go over and take a chance, when you show balls. When you behave cowardly, fuck it. Also, there's a lot of women coming out, and Kevin Samuels, there's some pictures of him looking very sweet in his high school yearbook, because apparently he used to be a cheerleader. All right, and they're like, Kevin Samuels is gay. There's so many black women, and it is the ones he's talking shit about, the big sassy fucking ghetto ones who have multiple kids, who are just like, he fucking sweet. He's so sweet. He got some spice in him. He got some sugar in his tank. Just over and over shitting on Kevin. See, Kevin's gay. Oh, he played for that other team. All this shit. Look, is Kevin Samuels gay? No. But is he bisexual or queer? Yeah, he is. Look, come on, man. Kevin's not all straight, and that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't change the fact that his shit is right. He's still right in what he says. But is Kevin Samuels a little sweet? Yeah. Come on, dude. Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at how well dressed he is. Okay? He's so well dressed. His office is nice and perfect and manicured. And he's too spiffy. All right? That's too metrosexual. All right? There's a certain point with a dude where we just gotta be fucking grimy, dude. It's like when you're more towards that straight side of the spectrum, you got some grime to you. There's some grit and some fucking grime, okay? I'm not saying that being a slob makes you a man. It doesn't. But come the fuck on. Ladies, you know when your man is better dressed than you and spends more time shopping for you and knows clothing styles better for you, you kind of go, what's going on here? Okay, look, you can see it in Kevin's mannerisms. Also, here's how I know that Kevin's like bi or queer. Do you know how I know? Because he's willing to take the ire of women and talk shit about you. All right? Fully straight dude is very nervous about doing that. He's very nervous. Do you know why? Because women are still going to start fucking doing a pussy boycott. They're like, no more pussy for you. Kevin, no more pussy for you. Who streets pussy streets? Who streets pussy streets? Who's pussy? Oh, pussy. That's what's going on. All right? Kevin's a little sweet. He is. You know why? Because if women all start bogarting their vaginas, Kevin's going to go get some ass. Going to go get some, I don't know. I'm going to go get someone else. Maybe non-binary ass. Maybe a feminine femboy's butt. I don't know. But he's getting somebody's. All right? Also, that never works. Women could never have a general strike If you did, you'd get what you want. If you all just stopped giving it to us. But it'll never work, because even when you say stuff that women don't like, you're going to piss off like 80% of women. 20% are still going to fuck you. And they're going to love you even more. So Kevin's going to do just fine. All right. I don't care what you say. Kevin's... I'm on with his stuff, And I think it's good. I think it's what we need in this age of materialism. I think it's important to teach men and women the value of a decent relationship and a long-lasting relationship. Also, God, I'm sorry, I don't know why I have indigestion right now. It's been awful. Anyway, also, this goes for Kevin Samuels and Stephen Harvey. People keep saying, Steve Harvey's been divorced like 7 times. Well, that is a lot of divorces. Kevin Samuels has been divorced twice. How can Kevin Samuels give you relationship advice if he's been divorced twice? That's exactly how he can give you relationship advice. Staying married doesn't mean your marriage works. I know so many people who stayed married in miserable, abusive relationships to the day they fucking died. We all know miserable married people. They're not winning at relationships. They're not succeeding at relationships. Honestly, I think if your relationship's fucked up, and the idea that you're just going to pick a winner at whenever you get married for the rest of your life is ludicrous. It is normal and understandable to break up and get divorces. It's that unrealistic fairy tale, ladies, that we're each other's one till the day we die, and we ride off into the sunset and live till we're old. And no! Every time you go to a wedding, they always do that thing where all the married couples come out to the dance floor. If you've been married for under 5 years, get out. If you've been married for under 10 years, get your fucking fat ass off the dance floor. And then eventually there's one old couple that's been together for 52 fucking years. And everyone goes, oh my God, it's so cute and so adorable. And they go home and he fucking beats her. This poor woman has been in an abusive relationship and she has no idea how the fuck to get out of it. All right? So get over that. All right? You also I've learned from, the only reason I know what I do now, I think I'm pretty emotionally intelligent about relationships, is because I was in a relationship that ended after 7 years. I learned only by the mistakes I made in that relationship. The guys I know that are dating their first girlfriends are in bad situations. You need to fail in order to learn. All right, if you're a boxer, you need to get punched in the face. If you're a gambler, you need to lose a few times. If you're an investor, you need to have some failed investments. You need these things in order to learn. You need to have fuck-ups. No one just shows up and it's perfect. So when your marriage ends in divorce, it doesn't mean you failed. If your relationship ends, it does in a breakup or whatever, it doesn't end, with you at his deathbed or sitting in his grave with flowers. It doesn't fucking mean it failed. You might have been a perfect pick for him when you met him, but people change. You guys can grow. You can both grow and be good and decent people and just grow in different fucking directions. A divorce is not a failure. Okay? I mean, it might be because you married a girl who wanted a green card and you were too dumb to not realize what she was doing. That's a possibility. All right? And then you get a divorce and you go, how did this happen? She's a bitch. And it's like, well, fuck you. All right? You had blinders on. Be an adult. Take some responsibility, man. Get your act together. That's a possibility, fellas. That's a possibility. Be on top of that shit. Anyway, I've talked more than enough of this. One thing I've learned. You learn from your teacher's failures too. All right? Think about it like this. If you're struggling with addiction and drugs, do you want to hear, if you want to go to a meeting, a talk with someone, do you want it to be someone who's never, ever dealt with addiction or even tried weed? Do you want that? Someone who completely has no idea what he's talking about or what you're going through? Or do you want it to be a motherfucker who's been an addict before? This guy's lived in a fucking cardboard box under a bridge shooting heroin, and he came out the other side. I'll take his opinions over how to rebuild and find happiness than I will someone who just fucking got lucky. Or just was fortunate enough to have a very good life. I'll take that motherfucker every day. Okay? Same thing with divorced dudes to dudes who've been through breakups. So, it doesn't invalidate what he says. Or Steve Harvey. You can also, sometimes I'm just like, shut up, Steve, you're a cunt. All right? I don't care. That's fine too. You can just be like, I don't like him because I don't like him. That's good. But, him being a little sweet or getting divorced doesn't invalidate his shit. It's also funny seeing women do that. That is your go-to, ladies. I don't know if you're aware of it, but when a guy says something that you don't like, or he calls out women, here's what you do. You say two things. Number one, you're gay. And you use it as a mean insult. And it's funny because you all have these rainbow flags in your profile pictures and you're very socially aware, but then you use gay as an insult when a guy says something you don't like. You try and attack our masculinity at its most base form. All right, and if you're a strong man, that means nothing to you. And number two, you say we get no pussy, which is you also try and attack our masculinity in its base form, and that's not a good thing, because if you dissect that, what you're saying is a man's value only comes from how many women he fucks. So you're saying that you want a guy who's fucked tons and tons of women because he has more value, and also you're commodifying yourself as an object. You're doing that thing you claim men hate. You're basically saying, I'm a physical quantity who adds to the value of a man as he conquers me. So keep that in mind when you use those two things when a guy says something you don't like. If you can just be like, hey, I don't like what you say. But when you go to those two, with anyone with some emotional intelligence, God, it fucking comes off hacky. Anyway, on to questions. Michael, do you hike? Yes. Fuck you, Paul Landway. You know that I hike, all right? Next question. What do you think about sauce on the side? Okay. Sauce on the side is only good. So this is a mixed bag. All right. If I'm getting buffalo chicken wings or buffalo chicken tenders or barbecue, honey, any of those, they need to be baked with the sauce. Okay? Or cooked with the sauce. You don't want just dry, plain chicken fingers that you dunk in no. In that situation, when it comes to chicken, and just chicken on its own, or like a meat on its own, the sauce, they need to be on it. Sauce needs to be on it. You don't dunk for buffalo, ever. Unacceptable. What you do dunk for, sauce on the side is good, is when it's a dressing. Okay? I have these chicken sliders. Do I want them covered in ranch so that they might get soggy later? No. You want it on the side so I can dunk them. Okay? Then it's appropriate. Then, because that might squish out if you're eating with a fork and knife, sauce on. If it's like a sandwich, sauce off. All right? Or preferably a little sauce on and then sauce off the side. Because a lot of times you ask for sauce, like at Five Guys, you ask for that whatever, not Five Guys, that place that isn't as good as Five Guys. It sucks. Shake Shack. Can I get that Shake Shack sauce? And they just throw a drop on there and you go, I just paid $15, $18 for this cheeseburger and you're not going to give me a decent amount of sauce? That's when you ask for it on the side. That's when you ask for it on. You double fucking bag them, dude. Oh, talk about Doge Coin. All right. Fucking, dude, all right, how do I wrap this up? So, if you're not aware, cryptocurrency has been at an all-time high. Dogecoin has been taken off. Dogecoin was made, it was dog coin. It was made as a joke with like a little dog meme. It's a meme fucking currency, and somehow it took off. If you invested in it on like January 1st, you could have tens of thousands of dollars right now. I had a friend who, if he sold out at 10K, if he had kept it, he would have made 83 fucking thousand. If you made an asshole mistake like me, invested a little bit of money, just at the height, because I'm a fucking dummy, and I'm making my initial mistakes. My friends have invested before me, and they've learned, and I haven't learned my lessons. I've never been a gambler, and I learned a fucking valuable lesson. All right? FOMO. I had fear of missing out. Please, for the love of fucking God, do not allow FOMO to rule your investments, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Also, be aware of who's telling you to invest in Dogecoin. Just look, because a lot of people like to the moon, and you go, who the fuck is this? You don't know shit about shit. You eat bologna sandwiches, okay, every night. Who are you to tell me this is a guy who's telling me to invest? You're an asshole. Come on. Even, you know who else was telling me to invest in Doge and hold the moon? Mia Khalifa. I kept seeing her tweets. And Mia Khalifa is a porn star. Now, here's my thing. Does Mia Khalifa know more about cryptocurrency than me and investing in it? I honestly think she does. I'm not going to sit here and say that she doesn't. I don't know a lot. I know very little. But I don't know Mia Khalifa because of her crypto advice. I know her because I've seen her taking some big dicks and sucking on them. That's why I know her. That's what, I'm not saying Mia might not know, but I should be cautious of taking advice about Doge from Mia, okay? Just because When I think Mia, I don't think, oh, financial advisor. I'm gonna if I was going to Mia on advice on, how to, suck one dick while you take another. That's someone you might go to it for. If I wanted advice on how to not get fucked up in the porn industry, or if I wanted advice on proper blowjobs, that's something you might ask Mia. All right, I'm just saying. All right, I'm not saying that she can't be both, but I'm also saying, like, as of now in my brain, that's what I'm gonna go with. All right. Everyone is just Elon Musk. Here's what happened. It was rising, and then Elon Musk went on. On SNL, right? And his mom just said Doge Coin, and it started crashing. And he just he later on did like a sketch where he kind of said that it was a hustle, because Michael Che kept asking him if it's a hustle, and he goes, yeah, it's a hustle. And then it crashed. But it really crashes when his mom said it. And I, like an asshole, thought it was going to go to $1. I thought Elon was going to get up there. No, the currency was fake. My friends told me not to invest in it. I told myself I wouldn't invest in it. I said, you're not doing it, Mike. But the FOMO got so bad, and I was in I'll explain this after. I was in a very dark place, and I realized, this is like an equivalent. This is gambling. This is fucking gambling. That's what this is. And then I lost a little bit of money. A little bit. Don't worry. I didn't lose my shirt. Just a little bit. That's what I'll do. I will... My idea of gambling or investing is putting a little bit in and then going, when I lose. Anyway, if I lose $80, I act like I've lost 1,000. And what do? You think, I'm going to invest more to try and get out of this hole, which is what a gambler does. I know, this time I'm going to, so I threw like another 50 in there when it was rising again. Oh my God, what was the one thing you learn about investing? Buy low, sell high. The problem is when Doge dipped, a lot of people bought it when it dipped, and then what happened? It dipped some more. You can't just go and be like, this is what this business wants to do. It's not like you're basing it really off of anything. Also, Doge had some guys they call whales who own like massive amounts of the currency. So when they dump, the currency takes a monstrous hit. A lot of times you're just like, it's going to bounce up again. Or you see it rise and you're like, oh shit, I can invest now. I know it's been rising. I can invest before it hits another 10 cents. And then you're fucked. So be careful with Doge. Don't be a fucking dummy. Do not invest with FOMO, with the fear of missing out. Do your research. Do your homework. Elon, the next day, Elon even came out and said that they're going to use Doge to help finance or pay for part of SpaceX. And it didn't make Doge increase. All right? You would expect it with an announcement like that, Doge would jump through the roof, but it fucking didn't. All right? It didn't. And, and then sometimes you get scared and you sell and you take a loss, so you're going to hold. The people I know that have done well in cryptocurrency bought and held. I also realized I'm not going to be a fucking day trader. Not a fucking chance. Because after I lost that little bit, you know what I did? I was like, I'm going to put a little more in. I'm going to just sit here and I'll watch the line, the ticker go up and down. And I'll know when it goes down, now I'm going to invest and it'll go up again. But sometimes it goes down and then it keeps fucking going. There's no way of knowing. And I had this, somehow I thought, I've got this Sunday off. I'm just going to sit here and just go through this. And then my other friends are too busy to do this. And if you want to suffer, if you want masochism, dude, if you want some real masochism, all right, invest money in cryptocurrency and just sit there and watch it. Just sit there and watch it. Because you can literally see in real time, it'll say how much you've lost, negative however much. Just sit there and watch it. All right, you need to invest in the crypto that not everyone's fucking screaming about. All right? Because that's at the bottom, and there's nothing nowhere to go but up. God fucking damn. If you want a lesson in pain and suffering, man, I get gamblers now. Why, or even drinking or drug addicts. Sometimes you like the fucking pain. Ooh, baby. Do that. Ugh. Put yourself through that fucking ringer. God fucking damn. Oh, that was miserable. So do your homework on investing, but you should invest. And this is something I've explained, which is a lot of people look at crypto and they're like, dude, it's just nothing. And it is nothing. It is just a number on a screen. It's nothing. It is nothing. But so is our fiat currency. Crypto and all its bullshit and all its fakeness is just as fake as the currency we use. It only holds value because we give it value. It's backed by nothing. The US dollar is not backed by gold. It used to be that when you had a dollar, it was an IOU. It meant this dollar represents a dollar of gold owned by the US government sitting in Fort Knox. We're not on the gold standard. We're not on the silver standard. We're just on money. It's paper, and more often than not, it exists in this plastic credit card or a number on a screen. It's just a number on a screen. But with this number, entire lives are built and lost. And it really ain't shit. It's nothing. We just believe in it because we allow ourselves to. Which is why the system is rigged. It is. How can it not be? If it's literally a number on a screen. It's not backed by anything. It is just as guilty of the possibility for hyperinflation as anything else. All right? What cryptocurrency has done, if anything, is it's made us realize, oh shit, this thing, this Bitcoin thing that is nothing, well, it has value because people are giving it value. It's no different than any other currencies in the world. Anyone can make a fucking currency. The issue is just getting other people to believe in it. And if you own a currency, you can rig the fucking thing. All right? So, what I'm saying is, burn your money. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying get gold. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just be aware of what you're spending. And you're going to take some fucking hits when you initially invest. And expect to. And just be wise about it. And fuck, if you get in a hole, don't don't FOMO. All right, it's okay, because I was, and look at what other people are doing. Other people who really know, the people you know who study crypto, investing in something, or is it more of an amateur hour thing? Even someone I know actually invested in Doge, and he made a shit ton. That's kind of what pushed me. He made like a lot. He made tens of thousands. So, but then everyone else I knew really knew crypto didn't. So you never know. I don't know, man. So some guys may loot off of Doge because they invested at the right time. And a lot of people lost fucking everything. Also, you can sell. There's a time to sell. Don't be afraid to just be like, I'm going to fucking sell and get this. Because FOMO, you might get a chance to sell all your coins for $100K, but you're like, I'm going to hold out for $1 million. And I don't know, man. I'd sell at at $100K. I'd sell at fucking $2K. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're fucking back at Get Your Act Together with Mike Bain. I have some great interviews that are coming out. I am very excited for where this podcast went. I had some really, really great fucking interviews, and I appreciate you for sticking around and listening. Once again, I haven't checked this email in forever. Let me just look. Please, hit me up with your topics, with your questions. I'm not going to throw you under the bus. We all know that. You guys all know that. What? Oh, why I haven't visited this in 6 months? What? I know. It's the end of the fucking podcast, Mike. I'm just trying to... fuck you, Google. Just let me in my fucking Gmail account, you motherfucker. Where's my mail? from February. Hey, yeah, check your damn email. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, I gotta have to fuck. Jesus, Michael. No one was emailing, so I haven't checked this in a few months. And this girl wrote me about her relationship ending and her alcoholism. Oh, this is... Oh, fuck. All right. Fucking... Shit. All right, Mike. Fucking... That'll be for another time. Shit. All right. Once again, there's the GYAT podcast at gmail.com. Apparently only like one of you has ever emailed me here. And fuck, I hope this person's doing well. I hope they're doing well. Anyway, I'll deal with that in the next one. Fuck, that was a long ending. I kicked the fucking thunder out of this ending. Fuck. All right, I hope this I think she's doing well, but there's some serious questions and topics here. All right, fuck you, Mike. Oh, shit. Anyway, also hit me up on TikTok or Instagram, or Facebook Messenger or whatever. I don't know if you can message me on there if we're not friends. I don't know how that works. I probably might not see it. If you want to hear me talk about shit or you have questions or advice, yeah. And then you can go, why am I asking shithead comedian Mike Bain advice about this other thing? And just like how I was like, why am I asking a porn star for crypto advice? You know, if I give you stuff you don't like, you can say that. Maybe it helps you. Maybe Mia Khalifa was right all along. She's fucking cute, huh? Why do I keep matching with Lebanese women? What is going on in the universe? Like, I never see them, but then I match with them. I dated one for 7 years, and I matched with a couple recently, and I kind of like them both. And I was like, what the fuck? What are you putting out there in that water, Lebanon? Watch me fucking marry Mia Khalifa. Is that what we're coming to? I don't know, Mike. Could you handle the fact that she sucked a lot of dicks? I think I could. I don't think I'd fucking care. Honestly, you know, like if she was just cool. What if she was just cool? She was just like a good woman, but she had this history of porn. Would you date her? Maybe. It depends on what I want. I don't know. You never know. Maybe. What if I just took her when we went to the woods and end the fucking podcast? Okay. Thank you for listening to Get Your Act Together with Mike Bain. I appreciate all of you. I really do. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you guys are here. And stay tuned. I'm going to be releasing them on Monday. I'm trying out some new intro music. I'm making changes because I'm changing. I'm evolving as a person. So the show's going to evolve with me. As is what I'm doing. Peace out, motherfuckers. Stay motivated. Get your fucking act together. See ya. With a hood, yeah.